Well, boys and girls, it's that time of the day again. I'm off on holiday this week, so I've been to Derby this morning with my missus. She's now gone to her mum's, and I thought, sorry, I've got to get out, even though it's a bit warm really, especially to take this jumper on. I'm going to take this bugger off in a bit. Anyway, I'm just going to go for a wobble round and see where I get to. So yeah, I'm heading a different place. I don't think I've filmed around here. I can't remember if I have, but if I have, it's a long time. And yeah, I'm just heading out in that direction. I normally go over there a couple of miles up that way, but we're going this way today. And I don't know if this is in focus or not, I can't tell. It's doing some weird tracking thing, I think, trying to focus on my eye, but it was like a box. Anyway, the proof will be in the pudding. There's a really nice path actually down there. But they've changed it all around here, over that way. There's like a holiday camp thing with these wooden log cabins. It looks really nice. It seems a bit odd because it's right local to me. How can you have a holiday? But I live here. And there's like these wood cabins and you can hire bikes and things. So pretty good really, because it used to be a rough old track. Originally a train where they used to have an open cast and used to take coal up there when I was a kid. And it's changed now, like I say, to this holiday camp thing. I don't know if I might get some shots, depends if I go up that way. But yeah, it's quite interesting. It looks, like I say, it looks really well done. And also there's like a big like a building, like a pergola thing where they have like wedding shots and venue, like a wedding venue. So yeah, you can't blame farmers diversifying if that's what they've got to do to bring them the money. That's good on them. Anyway, there's a nice old path here to the left, but we're not going it today. I've got a different place in mind now. I was actually going to go that way, but we're not. We're going up this hill now. It's a nice little village up here. It's always nice and quiet. We're just on his way down to Mapley Res down here now. And the building over there, there's an old American Adventure, the building on it, which I'm absolutely gutted about. But so it's, I suppose it's easy for them to get building permission, whatever. They have actually, I think they got building permission there, but they made the rest of the place like a wildlife trust, so it could be worse. I think it's a double-edged sword as usual, but I'd rather than build nowhere. But unfortunately, it's the way of the world, isn't it? Mind you, if that meteorite or whatever, that comet that's supposed to be coming our way drops, it'll probably scrape us off the surface and start again, mate. Wouldn't surprise me. Be a bit of a shame, but hey, reset the clocks and all that. This is Mapley Res. It's beautiful down here. And this, we're going to go this way over there, but I just thought I'd come round here and show you. I might have filmed here ages and ages ago, but it's such a lovely, lovely spot. It always amazes me how lucky I am, and stuff that's on my doorstep I take for granted, because I've not been for a while. It's just so bloody lovely here. And this is probably, I've only been walking about an hour, if that. It's only I've probably done about 3 miles or so. And it's a nice gentle walk. There's a couple of biggish hills, but they're not. It's not like being up Dovedale or like that. You just get the old heart rate going. There's a mini aerodrome over that way somewhere, and there's a guy. Look, he's got a micro light. He's always flying about. He flies right over our house from here. I bet he's got an absolutely amazing view up there. God, I bet it's fantastic. As long as you've got head for heights. I don't know if you'll pick that up or not. The wind's fetching up all the little fairies, we used to call them, the little seed heads. It always makes everything magical. How cool is that? Nature at its finest, boys and girls. It's quite ironic, the building over that way. They're planting trees over here. Boys, I've not been down this bit for ages. I did a video a long time ago down here, and it's This time of year it's pretty bloody overgrown. You've got a job on getting down. Boys, we're all squared away now. I've got me the old L&X chair. How good is that when you've had a bit of a walk? It's so comfortable, this is. The ground's quite spongy and soggy around here, but it's not bad. But thought of the day, I bought myself some more boots. I've had loads of miles out of me. I bought some mid-hiking, just some God, I can't remember the name, Carrymores. Well, I've gone for the next one up. These are the MTX ones. I'll focus this. It says MTX somewhere on a badge there. They're supposed to be proper waterproof. They're so comfortable, these are, about 50 quid. But I don't, you see these really expensive brassiere and I can't remember the name, starts with an M now, I can't remember. There's some really expensive walking boots, Merrells. Quite fancy them, but they're like 100 odd quid, and I thought, you know what, I got a year out of my other ones, and I've done tens and tens of miles in them. I've done garden with them, and they're still going strong now, just starting to flap a bit on the seams. But I bought these the other day. They're absolutely mint. Flipping love them, so comfortable. Anyway, it's time for, I think we can see that, yeah you can, chicken and vegetable soup, 600 grams, so it's like a tin and a half. But this is my tea, so really it's not a lot. Oh boys, that's a right nice little campsite. Look at that, middle of nowhere, down this little bank. Farmer's field over there. I have camped here before, but over there somewhere. There's a little river somewhere down over there, and there's a path over there. But this time of year, obviously, it's just dead secluded. And it's time for the soup. Anyway, oh, somebody wake me up in an hour. Well, there she blows. Beautiful. Anyway, so here's the plan. Simmering on. I've got my brew stewing. I've had a nice gentle one for this. There it is. We'll wallop that. Oh, yeah, it got a bit warm that. It don't look that appetising at a minute, but it's so nice. Get, look, great pieces of bloody chicken. It could be worse. Yeah, I'm still working, by the way. Well, I'm off this week, but I ain't took that early retirement thing. It's too early yet. I really can't afford it. I've worked out the sums, and I could just about afford to go now, but it'd mean that I'd be a bit tight. So, yeah. It's not worth it, not yet. I don't know if you can see, that's probably not in focus. I've squawked all my bloody legs up. But it don't matter, does it? It's worth it just to get this little private bit. So the plan is, boys, I'm going to wallop that down me. I'm going to get that on while I'm walloping it down me. Not the best method, but I've got some trivets in my bag, but I thought I'll just use my fork. And yeah, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, but it'll do to boil a bit of water up. Well, boys, I've just put my coffee in, and I've ended up with a smiley face, look, in my coffee. And not planned at all, it just happened to go that way. Ah, peculiar, that's just what I'm feeling like. Well, I'm full now. That soup's quite filling. 600. It's like the normal, you know how you get your Baxters. It's like 1.5 of them. I think they're about 3 or 4. They're about 400 ml, and that was a 600. So yeah, I'm pretty full now. I'm just going to have my last smiley coffee, and I was just sitting here thinking, you know what? If I'd got something to lay on, I could just flip and get my head down for an hour. It's so peaceful. The only thing I've heard in the last, what time is it now? How long we've been here? Oh God, it's 4:45. In the last half an hour or so, there's somebody shooting over there. You hear it quite a lot because there's a lot of woodland and farms around here. Hardly any birds are out tweeting. As if by magic. I hope we might pick that up. My missus and me both, I went mad last week, starting the last week. I was doing 20 odd mile a day on my bike. We did a 15-mile walk, and my legs all of a sudden, oh my God, I've had to calm it down a bit. My missus is she's not that happy. I wanted to go out today hiking, but I managed to coax her into going to Derby. But I've had to come out this afternoon. I just get the bug really bad, I do. Cheers, boys and girls. That's hot and strong. Ooh. That really does put flipping bit of zing in your step, that does, my word. It's made me eyes water. I've had a coffee in town as well with my missus today, and a proper nice one. We went in this cafe, I can't, round the back of the old Eagle Centre, whatever it's called now. Anybody from round here will know. And there was this cafe, I can't remember the name of it now. And I tell you what, it wasn't a Starbucks, it wasn't a Costa, it was like a privately run job. And it's the best coffee I've had. It was even my missus, and she's funny, just says that it was gorgeous. It weren't cheap, mind. We only had a little cup, like about that big, and it was about £5 or £6, £5.50 I think for two. But it was worth it. I don't mind paying it if it's nice, and that was bang on, definitely my favourite. Anyway, I'm just going to have this coffee, and I'm going to have to wrap up. Boys, I've got another Scully. I've just found this chap in the woods. I don't know what it is. Any ideas? Looks like a bloody alien brain. Look at it. What's that? I don't know if it's a fox or... My missus goes, I've just spoke to her on the phone, she goes, oh, bring it home. Amazingly, I've got a bloody signal here. Oh, it's got brown teeth, look. Don't think that's that old. Anyway. Oh, boys. That was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Loved every second. Yeah, my missus rang up. I'm telling her about that school, and she goes, oh, do you want any stir fry? No, I don't. I've just had a gallon of soup. Anyway, it is now... It's 5:15, so I'm going to get strutting it because I want to set my telescope up, and I'm going to have I think I'm having cider tonight, so that should be interesting. And on the subject of telescopes, I forgot to mention it. Yeah, because it's computerised, and you set the your location in. I got a bit cocked up. You set it up in DMS, degrees, minutes, seconds. You just do it. Get off a GPS. Tap all this data in and that, tell it whereabouts you are in the world, and then it can triangulate, and then once you've aligned it to 3 known stars, or do the 3-point alignment, you just type in the hand controller, then a star you want to go to. There's like this thing called I think it's NGC. There's like a numbering system. You can type it in manually, or you can pick it, and then it just goes and it finds the stars for you, and it tracks it. It's got a little motor. And obviously, as we're rotating, something like the moon, it's coming past really quick. I think I did upload a video ages ago. But if you get out on something far off, it'll just sit there and track it. It's bloody brilliant, really. Anyway, I'm hoping I'm going to have a go, but knowing me, I probably won't. I'll have some beer and flipping leave my telescope out all night. I've got a cover. I can leave it out. It'll be all right. Anyway, catch you later. It's just gone 5 to 6 now. So I've had a right old strut. I've probably got about another 15 minutes, so it's going to be about 10 past. Not bad. I've got a right dab on now. I need a bloody shower when I get home. Anyway, see you all on the next one, boys and girls. Thanks for whoever watches. I hope it inspires you enough to get up off your backsides. And this isn't me being nasty, just an observation. Up off your backsides and get out and enjoy it. Laters.